hold on. Okay. Welcome everybody to episode 1 of the new podcast. I have two special guests with me right now. Introduce yourself, plug whatever you want.
What is good, my guys? I've never been on a podcast before. This is my first ever podcast, and as a guest, and I have my own YouTube channel. You can check it out. It's Adlam Khalil, and I'm pretty sure Haris will be leaving a link down in the description.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
just
sure,
feel
for
free to
sure.
check it out. Yes, feel free to check it out.
Alright. And who are you? Are you Deji?
I'm Ilhan. That's all that I will say.
Alright, any plug you wanna put in?
Not really. I don't
No.
really have any social media.
Oh. Okay, that's
Internet
good. That's
growth.
good. That's normal then. That's normal. We can actually go through the topic pretty easily then today. Which today
He knows his stuff, so
Yeah, I'm hoping that he knows his stuff because today we're gonna be doing YouTube. So, all right. So let's start off the ball rolling. Let's roll the ball. Who wants
let's
to roll the
go.
ball first? All right. So
Okay.
nobody wants to roll the ball. How-
No. I screamed while we were talking, and then I didn't hear what you said. So I just thought you were gonna continue by saying something, because I didn't hear what you said.
All right. Let's
Start the ball rolling. Okay.
let's freaking.
Okay, you wanna start because you it's your channel, and with the
Alright.
guest,
All right.
good
So
host.
so today we're going to talk about this topic. The first one we're going to talk about who revolutionized YouTube. So let's start it off with KSI. You think yes or no?
Um,
Okay.
honestly,
Han,
he
your turn.
revolutionized. I can't say a word right now. Revolutionized. Oh
Nice.
man,
Come on,
this.
pick a sentence. Pick a sentence here.
This
Why can't I
sounds
say this?
confusing.
This one word. Revolutionized. Okay, he revolutionized the UK YouTube in my opinion.
Oh.
Not really YouTube as a whole, but for for the UK YouTubers. You know, he created like an idea. He encourages more UK YouTubers
Yeah.
to make
Yeah,
more
like-
videos.
I
Yeah,
think
you're
he
right,
encouraged like a lot of younger audiences as well because he came from
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
FIFA to boxing the shit out of like Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Exactly.
true.
So people like TGF and all that start making YouTube channels because they're influenced by people like KSI, the big
Yeah.
ones,
Yeah,
big boys.
Like not only do I think that he influenced like the YouTube, like a lot of people said, but I think he influenced like people to box, to actually rap.
Yes,
Yeah, true.
exactly.
This is something
Yes.
big I've actually never seen before. Something that Logan Paul wishes he could do.
I mean, oh yeah, okay, fine. KSI did start boxing before Logan Paul did. I mean, the only reason why Logan started boxing was because he fought with JJ, right? So
Yeah, and
yeah, JJ and Joe Weller. But you have to give credit to Joe because he was one that decided to do this boxing thing first.
yeah.
true.
He fought with his friend Draco though.
Oh yeah, wait, hold up. Speaking of Joe, have you guys actually seen his recent video?
Joe
No,
Allen.
I think he's-
Weller.
I saw it on my timeline, but I didn't really watch it yet.
Alright.
Probably watch it later.
So, let me give you a bit of a context. Joe Weller broke down on his latest video.
Okay.
Oh man, what the hell?
Started crying. So
Why?
let's-
What's up?
let's not ruin the video for Ilhan. I think he should watch it as well.
Yeah, I'll watch it later. I'll watch it later.
Yeah. So let's not ruin it for him. Okay. We're back into that KSI revolutionized YouTube boxing. Yeah. So what is your
Yeah.
what is your take on like the latest KSI versus Logan Paul, feud? What's your take?
Oh man,
The latest one?
What is your
the
take?
latest one, the part 2.
Yeah, part 2.
Yes.
Part 1 was a clash as well, but part 2.
Oh, the hype for it was crazy.
I know, because it was given with Eddie
Oh.
Hearn as well, with Matchroom Boxing, which was like
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I forgot it
I mean-
happened this year.
it happened
Last year.
It happened
No, it was last year.
Oh, was it last year?
This year was Jake Paul's gift.
Yeah.
Oh
this
yeah,
was
wait, it was last year. Damn.
the fight that nobody asked for, but we were like, you know what? I'm sure.
No, but let's be real. I'm pretty sure everyone was rooting for Gip. Like, who doesn't want to see Jake Paul get punched in the face?
Everybody rooted for Gip, and when they saw Gip actually fall like a
Everyone
crab, I was like,
disappointed.
Man. I was actually disappointed with that match.
I had
Yes,
money on him. I mean,
exactly.
sorry, KSI had money on him. I was at the back.
He was so confident. Like watching his old videos back, he was like, and if Gib don't do it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna let Gib do it first. And
Yeah.
then now he has to step out of his cave and fight Jake. So
Now he has to
it's kind of
actually do it, which is like if I were to be in
yeah.
Casey's shoes, which uh I would ask him not to fight him because it's a waste of time. I would literally just say it to him.
Yeah,
If you yeah.
there's no point
Uh,
fighting
Yeah, I mean like
again.
but I mean, it sells tickets and it makes money. So
yeah, it does thicken the plot because like Jake Paul's brother lost to KSI and I'm like, yeah, I can see it. I
Yeah,
can see
true.
the
yeah,
plot
yes,
thickening.
yes.
But nobody really wants to see Jake Paul get cluttered by KSI again. I mean like, come on.
I mean, he's never been beaten by KSI, so it'll be interesting to see what would happen. To see two big egos face off against each other. It'll be kind of interesting to see like who would come out on top.
Yeah, the god versus the white guy with the shrimp as a dick. Whatever the guy's name is on Instagram. If I were
Oh
to
But
yeah,
if I were to put my
did it
bets
did,
round three,
did he like post on his Instagram, right, about
yeah, he
wanting
did.
to create an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans, yeah, and he showed a
oh
picture of his
my
shrimp.
god.
He showed a picture of his shrimp, like
Yeah.
what you call it, censoring his. I don't want to say because I'll
He,
get
he,
demonetized
he,
on
he
YouTube,
used
but
the shrimp emoji to
yeah,
censor. Yeah. What a
Wow.
weirdo, bro.
bro, what the hell, man? What type of guy does
But
that?
but I mean, Jake Paul still has a few haters, me included. I mean, us included. But I like how Logan's changing because I started watching him after the Japan video, and he was still a bit of a douche. But then after the rematch against KSI, he started to change a bit, and a lot more people started to like him. So it's nice to see Logan change.
I like him after
Jake's
the
still in the
second
process.
rematch. I like him after the
Yeah,
second
yeah, yeah,
rematch.
exactly. After the first rematch lah. There's only one rematch. I like how he changed right after that. It's nice.
Yeah. After watching his content like a lot more, I'm like, I can feel a little bit of empathy with his content a lot more. So I'm like, you know what? I can lean
Yeah,
on him.
exactly. And he works hard now because he posts at least I think 3 times a week, and people like David Dobrik, he's an incredible vlogger. But during the quarantine, he said it himself. He said that he wasn't going to post because it's difficult, to post at home. And
Yeah,
here and that's Logan like still posting and all that. So it's cool to see him like post at home.
yeah. Speaking of vloggers, and luckily enough, you actually did kind of gradient to the next guy we were about to talk to, David Dobrik. What is your opinions on David Dobrik revolutionizing vlogging?
Who wants to go first?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
would
yeah. Go ahead.
I can go first. I actually disagree with that. I mean, he did bring a lot of ideas for vloggers, but I think
Yeah.
the real YouTuber that really did revolutionize. Or I can't say the word again. Oh my god,
It's
Come on,
good. It's
you can
good.
get it. You can get it.
something's wrong with my brain. Revolution. Wait,
Nice.
what was it again?
I'll give you the word for you. He revolutionized.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah,
revolution.
revolutionized. The only
Revelation.
YouTuber that I can think of that okay, you know what I'm trying to say, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting the point.
Okay, so basically the only YouTuber that I can think of that did the word that I can't say is I think it's Casey Neistat.
Casey Neistat. I mean, I can agree with that
Yeah,
as well. Yeah, Casey Neistat made like a lot of his vlogs as if it's movies. So I was like, that's
yeah.
actually kind of incredible from Casey as well. I think he was
I
the
don't really get it. Like,
original.
what makes it seem like a movie, huh? Like, what do you mean? Is it the music he
It's
plays or the way
The
it's how he uses
he
his
plays with
camera.
the
It's like
emotions?
yeah,
Is it?
the way
it's
he
like
uses the
his
camera, the way he
yeah
is like kind of makes his videos.
yeah,
The
and his
cinematics, I
edits.
think you were right.
Yeah, cinematics. Yeah,
Yeah, so it was more like a movie.
Or with the drone shots and all that?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
So I'd say that
Makes it
yeah,
more interesting.
Casey Neistat originally did revolutionize it, but at the same time, David Dobrik kind of got it to a point where even Jimmy Fallon is getting David Dobrik into the shows, which is a
Yeah,
big difference.
true.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I think with David Dobrik, it's more of ideas. It's how he creates titles. It's how he, it's
Uh,
how it's like clickbait, but it's not clickbait.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. He
click.
just he just exaggerates what happens in the
Yeah,
video.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Like if somebody were to slap him in the face, he would obviously put that as his clickbait title, like
yeah.
slapped in the face hard or something. Like, but it works. It works.
If I
True.
could, if I could correlate David Dobrik, I would say kind of. This is not a lot of people would say, but I could correlate him to the Sidemen because he also has his own crew, which kind of like is close together.
Yeah, the
I can
blog
agree with
spot,
that.
right? Yeah, the
Yeah,
blog. People say that he's like him and his friends are like the modern day Friends. You know the TV show Friends?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the modern day version because it's just people hanging out and doing dumb stuff together. But I like the way he records because people rarely vlog and post like a vlog that's entertaining but has no storyline whatsoever. Because in his vlogs he tends to record clips here and there, which is entertaining, but there's no proper storyline. You know, there's nothing that he's trying to accomplish in that particular vlog. All his vlogs are like that. It's entertaining, you know.
Yeah, so you don't really know how it's gonna lean into, but you're like
Yeah,
interested
yeah,
in kind of getting into it.
yeah. Uh-huh.
If I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really know a lot of David Dobrik until like today, and then I realized, oh yeah, this would be a good day for a topic for him. I'm like, wow. I saw him
But
on
I
stream,
think
and I'm like, you know what? He deserves to be in a show.
I don't really watch his videos, to be fair.
Same. I just watched it like today.
Oh,
So
I mean, I've
I
been
was like,
watching
oh, you
it
know
for
what?
I think,
I'm interested.
but throughout this entire quarantine, I've been watching his videos. I was like, oh wow, it's kind of interesting because of is this a typical kid that's recording whatever that's happening in his life? It's just random fun, you know. It's stupid stuff that he does, like dancing in a limo half naked with his friends. It's just dumb stuff like that that you just want to watch sometimes.
Yeah, that's something that as well. Like it like you said, it is kind of clickbait, but it's just not
Yeah, yeah,
because it's
like
like yeah,
and said, it's just exaggerated.
yeah. It's just it's not too over, but it's like a little. It's there, but it's not so bad.
Yeah,
All right. Anyway, any other YouTubers that had revolutionized YouTube other than those two that you guys would think of other than
Probably PewDiePie.
Ah, of course.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
PewDiePie was the original, actually. I would say,
Yeah.
because he was the one that gotten YouTube to like, well, become a lot bigger because he was in a lot of
Yeah,
newspapers as well.
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, gaming wasn't that popular before him, but when he started to show people that gaming is quite a cool thing, and people can make money off of gaming, then modern day parents now look at it and see that people can actually
Make a
get jobs
living.
from playing games. You know, yeah,
Yeah.
they can actually make a living from playing games at home.
Yeah, I think I would say that PewDiePie is like what do you call this? PewDiePie's influence is much underappreciated as the like KSI or like David
Yeah,
Dobrik because nobody respects PewDiePie as well. Even until this day, nobody respects PewDiePie, and we're like, why?
maybe
Yeah.
because he's not out there that much. He doesn't have beef with a lot of people sometimes, and he stays at home. So people don't really look at him like as one of those people who revolutionized YouTube. But he actually did a lot. So
Yeah, I remember.
yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of him, so I'm pretty sure he knows.
I remember like showing a video of PewDiePie, and my dad was like, "Hey, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him."
Yeah. When was that? When was that?
That was like last year, and then after that, I showed a video of Markiplier,
Uh-huh.
I was like, "Oh, don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. He's not good for you."
So it's not. So he doesn't like discourage you from watching PewDiePie, but he just doesn't want you to watch like gamers in general, lah. So it's not like he
Like,
doesn't like PewDiePie
yeah,
specifically.
yeah, but then in the end, I said I wanted to do YouTube because of PewDiePie, and he was like, fine," and I was like, "Yes."
Okay. I mean, it's not easy to get your parents to. It's not easy to convince parents to understand like how YouTube works and all that.
Yeah,
And
if I'm
how
gonna be
these
honest,
people.
I hate it, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna start becoming a director. And my mom was like, "Wow, I'm so proud of you," and I said, "Yeah." Fast forward to now, I'm a YouTuber. Look at me.
What the hell was that? Hold on. Well, okay. But yeah, I mean, you can do both, you know.
Yeah,
Look at Jack Black. He's an actor, but he also has a YouTube channel. He's doing what he loves, and he also acts in the process.
yeah. So speaking, oh wait, another thing I actually wanted to put up because it's also relating to my channel and it's a promo. Speaking about
Yeah.
multitasking,
Mm.
this Friday, other than Houdini coming out by KSI, which pre-order, my song will be
Mm.
coming out this Friday as well.
What? Yo, you didn't tell us about that.
Yeah, that's right. Anybody
So
who's
tell them a
actually
bit
watching
about
this
your.
video this Friday, I hope if I can actually keep that promise. This is probably Saturday, but it's Friday. This Friday, I will be coming up with a song. I will not.
Yeah.
But either way, it's gonna
I'll
be.
not tell you the topic. I'm just saying it's a song. That's it.
But either way, it's gonna be out on a week. This weekend by this weekend, right?
Yeah. Latest I think is Sunday,
Okay.
but I think it should be okay. It only come out on
So tell us a
YouTube
bit
now
about.
because of Spotify.
That would be interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Tell us a bit about the genre.
it's
Like what kind of song? Is it like a Billie Eilish type of song?
no, you know what? You know what? Because I was leaning onto like
Let
pop
them know.
melodies. I was leaning onto pop melodies, but then I realized, I mean, I could rap like so easily. So I was like, you know what? Find me a rap beat, and then I found it, and I was like, okay, let's go with that.
So what kind of rap beat are you trying to use for your?
You know,
Is it like
you
the
know a
baby
hype,
or something?
a hype beat.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
but
about
is it
to.
like because grime has like a certain beat that is different from the rest. It's like so it's too fast. Like if you're talking about hype, you should go for something like grime. You know?
Oh, I don't think I want to go in depth about the track because there's a secret
Mm.
until this Friday.
Okay. But it will be out by this weekend, right?
Hopefully this weekend. If I can get it to
Okay.
Friday, it'll be Friday. But I think it's this weekend definitely.
But you don't have the lyrics out yet.
No, I literally just put the beat and I was like, you know what, I can get this. And then
Oh, so you
I got the
okay.
flow and I was like, okay, let's get the pen. Let's get
Wait,
the pen.
so do you make the beat yourself or did you find it on YouTube?
I had to find one online because I wanted to make one myself, but then I realized that the due date I wanted to make this was on his Friday, so I was like, you know what, let me just get a beat.
It's gonna take too long, right?
Yeah, it'll take too long.
But you studied something about music, right? What were you studying again?
Huh?
Music engineering, is it?
I take music technology.
Oh, okay. So I'm pretty sure the skills that you've obtained from that course that you took, I'm pretty sure you know how to make a pretty good song, right?
Yeah. Of course.
All right, nice.
There's a basic keyboard class, and I'm like, okay, that's good. That's good.
Oh,
They
okay,
teach the
okay.
minor and major chords. I'm like, okay, that's definitely perfect for what I need actually. So
Do
You
you
heard it
have
here
do you
first,
have do you have
folks.
do you have pitch perfect,
pitch
if
perfect.
that's what it's called?
Oh, you mean you want to
Oh,
auto
perfect
tune?
pitch. Sorry, perfect pitch.
Oh, the perfect pitch. I don't think I've learned that yet. I haven't learned to the point where it's like professional. I've gotten to
Ah,
basic
okay.
level. So yeah,
I think because for me, I think it would be easier for musicians to make music if they have perfect pitch.
yeah. I mean, of
I
course.
mean, like that's how they make it, I guess.
Yeah. All right. So it's after the plug. Let's actually keep it on to the music, but let's actually lean it to drama. Let's start off with the first one. Rice Gum dissing KSI. What do you guys think about it?
I mean,
um,
to be fair, he is kind of irrelevant right now.
Yeah, he needs all of the clout he needs, bro.
Yeah, he's doing his best to get back on track, I guess, by dissing KSI.
mhm.
I don't think KSI is affected by it because I mean, think about it. Who's Rice coming these days?
Let's
Who
be
watches
honest.
him
Let's
Yeah.
be
anymore?
honest. I showed this track to like everybody I know, and they all say it's the same thing. From my opinion, it's trash. It's just hard
Yeah,
trash.
it's just the same. It's
Oh
the same
man,
flow, same
you
beat.
went for it.
Doesn't even improve on his lyrics.
Yeah,
I mean, like even he got
And
accused
that's
for
something
having
that's
a
difficult when
ghostwriter.
you have a YouTube channel. It's difficult.
he's starting to cut out on my.
Yeah,
Is he cutting out?
I don't know. Hello,
Ram.
Adam.
Jeez, he's cut off already. All right, he'll come back in about a minute. He'll come back in about a minute. Let's just
I guess he's gone.
yeah. Let's just continue with what we have currently. So yeah,
About Rice Gum.
yeah, about the Rice Gum tracks, like, uh, you guys, you know he's a ghostwriter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Discord. I mean, like, with Discord already, it was a pretty bad like track. You see,
Did he actually get exposed about the ghostwriter? He did, right?
he got exposed like a long time ago,
A long time ago, yeah.
and like
But sorry, you were saying?
Discord is not on his side. You can tell by just listening to the song.
I haven't listened to his latest song though.
Oh, you haven't listened to it? Well,
Yeah.
due to copyright, we're not
Oh.
gonna put that on.
I'll listen to it later.
Don't. Let's don't.
Yo,
Okay, he's back.
Oh, he's back.
I
Okay.
didn't hear anything. I didn't hear anything that said. He was like
Explain.
explaining something about how Rice Gum's flow was not as good, and it's just the same thing. So suddenly I started to black out, and I had to leave because
Yeah,
I think there was something wrong with Discord.
I think there's something wrong with the Wi-Fi in your place, man.
Man, that's the thing about the Wi-Fi here. But we'll talk about that some other day.
Yeah, man.
No, let's stick to the topic.
I live with KSI, man. His Wi-Fi is too strong. Yeah, we're not gonna repeat what we said just now because we already went a bit like too weirdly. Okay. But yeah, like I said, like if I think this is pretty true. I think I'd say if Rice Gum were to diss even me, I'd probably clap him back pretty easily. Like I'm not even a good rapper. I could just clap him back as well.
I mean, yeah, true.
Like, okay, wait. Let's
Ye-
actually give a better analysis. If Rice Gum were to clap at Adam Khalil, I think I'd say he'd get clapped back against Rice Gum as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Even though Adam can't
Because
hear us right now.
I don't think Rice Gum is a good lyricist.
I don't think so, bro. But I mean,
Yeah.
some lines can be good, some lines can be not.
Yeah, it's more of a it's not like catered to music. It's more of a insult.
Yeah. But sometimes whenever I hear his diss tracks, he like gloats about his own money more than himself.
Yeah,
It's like
I mean,
kind
like
of dumb.
I don't. That's how he. If that's how he disses people. Then I don't know what to do, bro.
Yeah, I remember listening to I think it was Every Night Sis. No, not Every Night Sis. It was the other track. It was against Gabby Hanna. You know that one, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
It's
I
about
listened.
the.
I listened to it. Half of it was disses. Half of it was him gloating about his own riches.
I
Yeah.
mean, it doesn't make a difference though.
Okay.
It's just more of making him more him sound more egotistical.
Yeah, which kind of shows that his ego is a lot higher. So to get
Yeah.
up to his like KSI, must have had like a someone he's gotten to go in his booth to ask him to diss him or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, Adam, what happened?
Oh, nah, I mean, my wife right now is just something that's been going on for years, but I just ignore that. I mean, if I keep quiet, just know that I'm listening. I'm doing my best to listen.
Until the Wi-Fi breaks.
That is
Yes.
something.
Have you tried using your mobile data?
Yeah, have you tried mobile data?
Hold on, let me see if it's reloaded. No, but
Oh, he's
He's
you're
gone.
cutting off. You're cutting off in this. You're cutting off in the podcast, my friend. Sound like piano chords. No.
Guys, this is why you need to get good internet.
Yeah. So anybody listening to the podcast here, get good internet. if you
podcast right now. We can't.
join it. Adam,
Okay, hold
have you gotten in?
on.
Ah,
No,
I love communism.
Well,
all right, okay, let's continue the podcast. If anything happens, then I'll just leave or restart on Wi-Fi.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I'll tell you what we've
For
said.
now,
just
I
now.
don't seem to be cutting out. Hold on. Let me just.
Oh. Well, he's gonna. Okay, audience, folks, people who are actually watching this video, he's gonna be off for about a minute because of Wi-Fi reasons.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, hold on. Let me just.
technical difficulties.
oh, he cut back in. He cut back in.
I'm on. All right, boys.
Nice.
Now, where were we?
Okay, I'm gonna repeat one thing that I said just now because it was pretty important. So, you know, Rice Gum's like bad tracks, right?
Sorry. Yes. What?
You know Rice Gum's bad diss tracks, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I literally just said I think if like Rice Gum were to clap back at you and diss you, I think you would like diss him pretty easily.
I mean, I think you can diss someone easier if you know the person's background. You know, if Rice Gum only posted one video on his channel and that's my diss, I don't know how to clap back because I don't know what's he about. You know, so
Yeah.
I mean, I post less videos than him, so
But I mean, like, if you were to know him well,
I
and
would
you-
for me to.
if you were to know him well and he knows you well, and you diss each other, I think you would come out on top because he would not have gotten anything to attack you with, even though he knows you well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's to keep a good track record of what.
Just gonna cut in and cut out a lot of the times.
Ah, damn it.
The
But I think
audience.
that's important on YouTube.
That's good.
Are you serious? I'm about to flip. I'm sorry, guys. If you listen to the podcast right now,
Yeah. On YouTube, I think we should just call it this, but he's gonna
I'm
cut in
so
and
sorry.
cut
Hold
outs.
on.
So if you guys want to get a little bit of an instant, he's becoming Iron Robin right now in the Champions League. Currently cutting in and cutting back out.
Okay, hold on. Okay, last.
Come on.
This is my Wi-Fi, okay?
Alright,
And
come
I'll join
on.
back in a few minutes.
You gotta get the Wi-Fi better, man.
Uh,
This is
Alright, okay.
this is the best podcast so far. I already had one with my friend and he wasn't doing that well. This was pretty well. This actually
Okay,
went
let's
well,
go. Come on.
It's okay, man. It's okay. The last
This is
the one I,
basically
the one I had
basically
last-
just 30 minutes of technical difficulties.
if this fails, I know exactly what to do with it as well. It's okay.
Speaker-
If this podcast fails, I'll just put it as like 13 minutes of just audio technical difficulties by Adam Khalil. He'll still have
Okay,
to
let's go. Come on.
Okay. Let's okay. Let's actually move on. I've already like forgot my own topic because of his like cut in and cut out. So I gotta
Oh,
get my script back. Hold on. Page 56.
Could you? Did you see the thing that I sent you on Instagram? We were talking about how Logan Paul had beef with KSI, but now they're friends. What do you think about the aftermath on that? Like, what do you? Is it possible for YouTubers to actually really close friends? If we after they have beef with each other.
That's a good question. Like let's use KSI for this instant, just because he's my profile picture.
Yeah.
KSI's beef with Logan Paul, I think that's just boxing. And after the boxing match happened with the interview in the Gib fight, they both kind of made it up. But at the same time, I'm not sure if they can collab in videos.
I mean, that's unlikely, but it would be, oh man, the amount of views that thing would get. Fans from KSI, fans from Logan Paul, it would be a big video, for them to finally make a video together.
Yeah. A lot of people say this, and I think I'd agree with them saying this, but I think that if they never had beef or if they never fought, they'd be genuine friends because they're the exact person.
Yeah, exactly. Good friends. They have chemistry. The prankster
Yeah.
and the serious one.
Yeah. The thing is, their beef, they actually at least met and they had a pure beef and like man-to-man beef. But like in instant, let's use a beef that KSI's actually had. Like it's not on a man-to-man, or they didn't meet with
What they
PewDiePie.
call something.
With PewDiePie.
Oh, PewDiePie. Okay, yeah, PewDiePie.
So they had beef, of course, you guys know, long time ago. But now it's like gone. You think they'd be able to meet each other?
Yeah. I don't know how they would meet because, I mean, what do you mean by like VidCon or something like that? Or
Okay, let's say this
Or-
pandemic is not here at all, because I'm not allowed to say the
Yeah,
virus
yeah.
name.
yeah.
Is gonna demonetize my channel.
You can't really.
Yeah, that if you say the virus name, your video's literally gonna get taken down. There's a new rule now I saw on the YouTube. Like
You mean Cove? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
don't say it, man. Could have gotten a channel jeopardized, man. Come on. But like, if the
Okay.
pandemic were to not happen, do you think that if let's say someone in the middle of them, so they both know each other, someone knows that, would you think that if they were to ask you those two to meet each other at a bar, do you think they both would go and just like meet at a bar, become friends?
I'm pretty sure not a bar. Maybe just a studio to shoot a video. Like, guess what I'm saying, challenge, something like that.
Guess what?
I think they
saying,
would meet
challenge?
up, but
Oh
not.
my god.
They would meet up at a professional. I mean, they would meet up, but on a professional level, not like at a bar where other people can see them, because like they need their own bodyguards. They have millions of subscribers, so.
Yeah, I think they just meet at Nobu.
Something like that, lah.
That's how they'd meet. I mean, they're both rich. I think the Marzia would have just joined in just to eat at Nobu, but they both talk.
Yeah.
That'd be the best video. PewDiePie and KSI, Nobu, with Marzia just eating at the background.
Clickbait. Some clickbait.
That's
Go
a
with it.
great title. That's great.
Almost died.
almost died meeting KSI and PewDiePie at Nobu.
But what about beef?
Oh,
Wait,
one
what?
at a time, guys. One at a
Sorry,
time.
sorry. You go first. You go first.
No, I mean I'm gonna talk about something that's out of this topic. So
Yeah,
you just go ahead and talk.
So just in case, just in case.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You go first. I don't have.
Okay.
I don't actually have anything to say to talk about.
Adam, come in.
Right, polite gentlemen, very polite. I'm thinking about what about the beef that Malaysian YouTubers have with one another. Do you think there's any that gets us all riled up and all that in Malaysia?
Thing is,
Because right now they
who?
don't really have that much beef. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing.
In Malaysia, I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know a lot of YouTubers in Malaysia, so that's why I'm kind of a overseas guy. But
Yeah, but if you would, if I'm pretty sure you would hear about it.
yeah,
It would
it would be on the
be
news, bro.
people would, yeah, your friends would be talking about it.
Yeah, because YouTube,
Yeah, your friends would be talking about it and all.
yeah, YouTube is not that big, but once it's like Malaysian YouTubers beefing, I think even TV3 would just go and like, you know what, that's two YouTubers, let's host them in.
Depends on the YouTuber. If it's like a small YouTuber, I don't think they would really care that much.
Yeah,
Unless it's a big YouTuber or a small YouTuber, then that would still gain some views.
yeah. I think me and Adam Kala should just start writing diss tracks. We'll get into TV3 one day.
So I guess we know what your first rap's gonna be this weekend. Probably this weekend.
No. I'm not dissing anybody. I want to stay firm first.
That's what I aim to do with my channel. Unless they try to start something with me, I don't think for as long as I have my channel, I don't think I'll try to diss someone first. Like I know I've joked about trying to box Harvin Skin and all that, but I'm not actually going to piss him off. You know, I'm not gonna try to bully him.
Oh.
I still respect him, and I won't do anything stupid like that. I won't try to start beef with anyone.
You hear it here, folks. You hear it here first, folks. He won't bully anybody.
Yeah, you can check out my.
He won't make
You can check out one of my videos.
He won't make a mistake first. Saying
Yeah, I won't.
just now.
I mean, calling out might be something that I might do if the person does something wrong, right? Like let's say Logan Paul posted. I remember when Logan Paul posted that vid in Japan and people
Yeah.
called him out for it. Yeah, I mean, I would do something like that if it's a reasonable excuse.
If there's a
If there's a-
reasonable
if there's a
excuse.
good-
So it's like commentary channels basically. Like, if there's a reasonable excuse to criticize, you criticize. But if it's not
Yeah, exactly.
on point, then don't do it.
Yeah. If you're just trying to search for clout, then just don't bother.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah. Something like, so basically like you have the same mindset mentality as a commentary channel lah, basically. You won't start the beef. You'll just like once it gets to
Yeah.
a point where it's so bad and you gotta critique it, then
Yeah. That kind of thing. And if that person were to respond to my video with hate and negativity, then I will clap back again. And then the beef will start. Then things
Yeah.
like when the person responds to my video. So if when I become famous, hopefully, and I might, and if I have beef with anyone, like if you watch this video back and you see me saying this, just listen to my reasons because I have my valid reasons and points.
Yeah, and if he becomes a hypocrite, clap him back. I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys.
Yeah, if I'm
I'll
a
do it for you guys.
hypocrite, then they go ahead.
I'll do it for
But
you
remember,
guys.
like I said,
Alright, just you guys message me. You guys message me.
no, but like I said,
Oh, he's
oh
cutting.
man, what I
He's cutting in. He's cutting in and cutting back out. It's okay. It's okay. We can hear you.
no, but like I said, with the reasonable excuse, I will clap back with the reasonable excuse if I have one.
Okay. So if I were to give you, Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say in Dr. Phil, there's this little spoiled pile of heaping shit. I'm allowed to swear this time. If this big guy- if this guy is like literally a pile of heaping shit, and someone asks you to make a video on him, would you do it?
Depends how much. I mean, I won't say clout, but it depends how much hate this guy's getting. If he does something is
Everybody,
terrible.
Every single person just like hates that guy. Would you do it?
I think if there are like thousands of YouTubers, this guy, I wouldn't really I mean, I would make an entire YouTube video about it because I'm pretty sure there are thousands of YouTubers have that covered. So I would probably just talking on how to YouTuber, but I wouldn't really make an entire video unless he attacks me personally.
Okay, okay. Okay, with the mentality. So you know the commentary channel mentality thing, right? The commentary channel will critique the person that's like not really a good channel or like not really a good person at all, right? Okay,
Yeah.
now I can get into this topic. So there's a YouTuber that by the name of if I can remember her name correctly because she's a pile of shit. Suzy Lou.
Yeah.
Suzy Lou. Do you guys know Suzy Lou?
Wait, heard of it before.
Okay.
It sounds familiar.
Ring
Is it the ASMR?
No, she reacts
Oh,
the she
it's not.
reacts to anime.
I
Okay.
don't
So
really know her. Honestly, I don't really know
Okay,
her.
now you might be thinking, so what? She reacts to anime. That's not what we're looking for right now. Okay, so currently she is banning every single commentary channel out there. She has put a campaign right outside, and right now Scarce is one of the targets.
Oh yeah. Okay.
uh,
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I remember. I remember. Yeah.
Cause like right now,
but why?
I, I
No,
haven't done that much research to do that.
it's because a lot of people troll her, like make fun of her, and she basically just removes the I don't know, criticism from
Oh,
the internet by using copyright laws,
Yeah, she's like
which
the she's like I
is
Superwoman.
yeah, but it's kind of she's kind of abusing the system
Yeah,
by doing it, because most
I mean,
of
she's
the
not doing anything
criticism is fair
illegal.
use.
cause she
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
handle constructive criticism that well.
Yeah.
So
So
let's
what she's doing is not illegal. It's still by the book, but I mean, it's still under the. I mean, she's still doing things legally right now,
yeah, it's false
but
copyright.
she's abusing the power.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
it's false.
okay.
It's false flagging. I don't really know what they call it, but it's like over usage of the copyright, where you're not supposed to use it on copyright, but still uses it at that occasion. So
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
It's kind of scummy, to be fair.
with that happening, like I think that she's like the next I Superwoman because she can't really handle constructive criticism. Like
Yeah, true.
let's use Adam for an instant because he's the YouTuber and I think I don't want to use
I'm
myself.
a YouTuber too, so
Yeah, but let's use a third perspective. First perspective of the other guy. Okay, so if uh if you did something really bad and I were to give you constructive criticism on it, you wouldn't flag my video, weren't you?
obviously I wouldn't. But I mean, it depends on how the person approaches me. If I see that thing as like a good way to criticize me, a beneficial way, then yeah, I wouldn't flag. But if I see the person like being all hostile and insulting me as he tries to teach me a lesson, I feel like, what is this person doing on my channel?
Ah,
Oh my god, am I lagging?
yeah, yes.
Lagging? Are you serious?
Your
I'm about to
voice.
flip.
No, your voice became like a telephone, and I was like, oh, that's actually pretty nice. And then it
I mean,
cut a little bit, and I was like, oh, what
yeah.
happened? Oh my
Oh,
god.
you want me to repeat what I said or what?
No, it's fine. I actually heard what you said, so it's fine. You just
Okay,
sounded like a
nice.
bit of a telephone. That's the difference, but it's fine. We can use that in the software somehow. So
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, don't abuse the copyright system, of course. I mean, the way that she's doing it is if she's already calling Team YouTube to get rid of all the commentary channels or the one that's just bullying, which
The big ones or like every single one?
like okay, so the commentary channels mainly that I know, of course, right now that's a target is Scarce.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scarce got blocked from Suzy Lou. He didn't do anything to Suzy Lou as well, but he just got blocked.
Wow.
So yeah, he just got blocked and now he's like a target to get straight dead.
But are people mostly on his side or Suzy Lou's side?
Nobody's on Suzy Lou's side. Suzy Lou's
Mm.
known as the
Oh.
destroyer of YouTube right now.
Okay, so you said you're gonna talk about people who have been hold on. Were you gonna talk about people who destroy YouTube or people who are falling out of YouTube?
No, right now it's YouTube drama, man.
Oh yeah, but you're talking about she's the destroyer of YouTube.
Yeah.
How is that?
So basically,
What do you mean by that?
she's making YouTube like not as YouTube anymore, because YouTube is meant to be like a freedom where you're supposed to be free making content of what you really like to do.
Yeah, what's on your mind and all that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's on your mind? What's on your mind? Let it all out on YouTube. Like, have all of the fun. It's
Mm-hmm.
just for laughs. Walk it off
Yeah.
if it's dumb. Like, that's meant to be
Yeah, exactly.
YouTube.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be pretty. If it's ugly, it's ugly. But it's YouTube.
If you
So
can't handle it, don't be on YouTube.
yeah, if you can't handle it, don't get on YouTube. If you can't handle it, then maybe like, oh, just speak a little bit to just that person. If you don't want to, if you can't handle it, don't just like
Yep.
get rid of all of them. So basically, she talked to Team YouTube, and now the rules have changed.
What are the rules now?
Well,
How they?
I'm not sure, but if you become a commentary channel, you'll have a big chance of getting flagged straight.
Damn, that sucks.
So, me as me, I have to
You're a
sit down
gaming
and-
channel, right? So
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm a gaming channel. I mean, I can't get copyright claimed unless I'm playing FIFA. So, back rolling on to the next topic. Of course, I think this is all over the internet. I think you guys should know it, but it's a bit late, but we can still use it because it's new again. The Carson Fitz
Okay.
and Caterino drama. What you guys take on it?
Yo,
What you guys
mean,
take on it? I think you guys
people have already forgotten about it. In fact, I'm pretty sure people have already forgotten about it. But it was quite recent. But since everybody has given out an apology like messages and all,
yeah.
I think it's going good for them, but it's not going great for Caterino because
Yeah.
she's like receiving a lot of hate right now.
I don't think Adam Khaled
Because
knows
he's a
the
girl in the situation.
Yeah, he 100% doesn't know about this.
Adam, do you know the topic?
No, I heard that one of them. I don't know. I don't know who, but I know that one of them cheated on
Okay.
the one the girl this guy's girlfriend cheated on him with his friend, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
explain it to you. I think this should be simple and a lot more easy. So
I've heard of it. I just can't tell.
yeah, it's okay, it's okay. I'll tell you, Don't worry about it. Okay, so Carson.
All right,
Carson
not at all.
Carson's girlfriend is Caterino. Nobody knew about it until like about a
Okay.
few days. Not a lot of people know, but now they know, of course.
Oh,
Caterino had an affair with Fitz behind Carson's back whilst Carson was in a break in mental illness. And
whoa,
and what makes it worse is that Caterino and Fitz both knew that he was on a break on mental illness.
wow, okay.
So right now the drama is a little bit old, but recently it's been a little bit brought up because well, let's get into a bit of it. Fitz already apologized. Fitz apologized straight away. Fitz apologized like pretty formally with no excuse, so respectable enough. Carson even apologized.
Okay, yeah, he didn't.
Yeah, Carson even apologized for making it public, which he didn't really need to. But
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, he didn't need
You're right.
he didn't need to apologize because why? But he apologized, so we rolled on with that one. And this one is gonna get interesting. Caterino also apologized, saying that she speak the truth, but there's a big but here. Caterino in this instant.
Yeah.
She lied in the apology video. Let's
What did she lie about?
Okay, so she said that she cheated on Carson with Fitz and she was sorry, and then she gave a lot of excuse, saying that she was lost and confused, and blaming her depersonalization, I think it was called, as a excuse.
Oh,
Depersonalization means that you're like have two different personalities. I don't know. It's some sort of disease.
oh, okay, okay.
So she blamed it on that, and then a lot of hate came in from people who actually have that illness that said, "Yeah, we have this
Yeah, you can't
illness,
just
but we're
use
not gonna
it
take
as
this
an excuse.
crazy."
Yeah, yeah, and you don't, yeah, and you don't use it as an excuse just because like you don't use a fake excuse. I mean, assuming it's fake, you don't just use somebody's condition as an excuse
Yeah.
to cheat on someone.
And then like what makes it even worse is that like even the story, as everybody thought
Yeah.
was finished, like there was a lot more. Like she has 4, well, counting now, 6 boyfriends.
Yep.
Oh wow!
Well, at first it
At the
was
same time, that's
Yeah.
kidding.
yeah.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
At first it was 4, and then everybody realized now that there's a 6th, 5th, and then a 6th.
like how many boyfriends does she have now? Like, do they still stay with her, knowing that she's dating other people?
Before, yes.
No.
Before,
How many would
before,
still
yes.
stick around?
Now, I'm not sure any of them has sticked around.
Yeah.
I mean, depends what the ones that are Sims, you know.
The ones that are Sims. I mean, like, if you're gonna search the internet, the Sims are gonna comment down on all her posts saying, "Can I get a crumb?" It's like leftovers for them. Like, come
Yeah,
on.
you're right. Yeah.
But like, after like realizing that she has like six, all of them didn't notice it before.
She's pretty good at keeping a secret, to be honest.
Yeah, but then all of it broke down the second the news came out and said that
Oh man.
Kitarino cheated on with Fitz, and then all of the boyfriends were like, "Oh wait, but on us?" It's like, no, on Carson, and then on Carson, I was like, "Wait, Kitarino was dating Carson this whole time? I thought they were friends. Turns out they were not."
Wow, okay, that's a lot. Six boyfriends.
It is really a complicated situation, to be fair.
Yeah, it is. It sounds complicated. You know, even with him explaining.
Yeah, I think it's gonna start turning into like an octagon soon. Two more is gonna start being added into the process. Is gonna be a octagon, but right now I think it's a hexa, which is yeah. I mean,
Kind of sad.
if I were to say it, pretty sad, yes, but for the Sims, pretty enjoyable.
Mhm.
Uh, with that, with that like that, it's like it's crazy. I mean, the drama is all like, what the, yeah. But
What if it's all planned? You know, imagine like all of them just
I
bonding
don't
or
think
doing
it's
this.
planned. I don't think it's
yeah,
I
planned.
mean, it's very unlikely, but
yeah, I
some
think
people would do anything. You know,
okay, so
it's very unlikely.
yeah, but
There is a possibility.
with a bit of research, so Carson did kind of make this public on April the 1st, but after a lot of people trying to call him out and saying, "No, it's an April Fool's joke," he kind of commented on them and saying that I would never joke about this sort of situation, and they were like, "Oh shit, Tommy."
Okay.
So now,
Okay.
so now everybody's pointing fingers at each other. It's like, "Oh yeah, you know, are you the
Yeah.
boyfriend now? Are you the boyfriend?"
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna start realizing.
I mean, it's sad for her because how old is she again?
Let me check. I actually don't even know her age. Like, she's pretty young, I'm gonna guess. Like, I know that.
Yeah, that's the thing. She's not even a mother yet. So I mean, when she becomes a mom, she's gonna like look back and think like, ah, damn, I screwed up. Because once it's on the internet, it's never coming out. Because like people can do a lot with the internet. You know,
Yeah,
screenshot this. It's gonna be there for. So you have to keep a good reputation when you're on YouTube and all that. It's kind of sad.
yeah.
But people change. You know.
I cannot find her literal age. I went on to Arcadia Wiki because there's no Wikipedia for her, and she said
Oh,
finished.
okay.
And in the description, it just says finished.
what kind of age of it? Oh, the description, not the age.
There's no campaigns. There's no age. This is campaigns. Campaigns are of dice and men. Finished. That's pretty much.
Okay.
That's pretty much all there is to.
But yeah, these are like the YouTubers are not. They're not the kings and queens of YouTube. These are not like the PewDiePie, KSIs of YouTube.
Yeah,
They're just slightly ones, right?
yeah. That
But the beef,
the beefs are like
the
huge
boots.
usually.
Yeah,
Any
probably
other
one.
any other YouTube dramas you guys actually know of that you guys can bring up? Because currently right now I forgot all of the other ones I actually had.
Not really, to be
Yeah.
fair.
I mean, KSI and Deadgees was a mess, a huge one. Like,
Oh, wait.
wow.
Yeah, speaking of KSI and Deji's, you guys know what Deji said in his recent video. I didn't see it until I went on Instagram, but you guys saw it, right?
Which one are you talking about? Is it the one where?
current one? This current day.
I don't know. What do you say?
Deji.
I don't watch his videos that often anymore.
So KSI literally was like, Deji was so like lazy. He didn't even want to train to fight against Jake Paul. And then after that, straight away Deji came in with a clap and said, "Oh, if you think I'm lazy, let's go and spar. After all of this pandemic, let's spar." And he said that he can beat Jake Paul.
Yo, that's so cool.
Wait, he can
What
beat
the
who?
hell?
He can beat who?
He said he could beat Jake Paul again. Deji said.
Oh.
Oh
I don't think Jake Paul
man.
would take the fight again though.
Okay.
Jake Paul wouldn't even want to
Nah,
try.
yeah, he wouldn't.
Yeah, because
He
he's a
wouldn't.
fucking pussy.
Because
Yeah,
what?
bro.
No, but he has nothing to gain from that. He's won. He has a lot to lose and not much to gain because you really want him. I mean, if I was Jake, I wouldn't fight him again. I would move on to the next big thing, lah. Someone like KSI, his older brother.
Yeah. That's the
Besides,
thing.
JJ promised him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the thing though. JJ has a lot to lose, and he always acts like as if there's nothing to
Exactly.
lose,
Both of yeah,
which is the good mentality that I
but
see.
both of them. I mean, sometimes you need that mentality.
Yeah.
I have nothing to lose. But when you someone like Gib and you say, "Oh, I have nothing to lose," or no, they're not. I mean, I'm Gib. You Jake Paul, 19 million subscribers, and then now look at him. He's a meme.
No, whenever
I mean, he was
yeah, when he before this
what
as well, he had some stuff. But when Gibbs said he had nothing to
not
lose,
anymore.
when Gibbs said he had nothing to lose, I pretty much believed it because he had nothing already in itself. So when he like went
He had
into the fight and
to
he
be
lost, I was like, meh. Oh wait, is Adam cutting in again?
fine. But when you oh man,
Adam's cutting in. Boys,
I'm so sorry, guys.
it's okay, it's okay.
I'm
it's
so
okay.
sorry about my Wi-Fi. I'm so sorry
It takes some time.
to the viewers out there. I'm sorry if you. Okay, this move on. So, like, if Gib was a decent boxer, then he wouldn't be a meme, you know. But since he did that crap thing and he kept ducking, that's what caused people to be like, "Hey, let's make fun of him."
Yeah. But the thing is as well with the, if you guys watched, of course, the Gib versus Jake Paul like press conference.
Yeah.
Gib,
The first one or second?
I think it was the first one.
Okay.
I remember Gib clarted Jake Paul with saying he has nothing to lose, but then Jake Paul keeps saying that he has something to lose, everything. Like,
Yeah.
it's a bit weird.
But what's weird for me, right? It's something that's been on my mind. It's Gibbs said that I'm getting rewards every day for he's getting spawned this fight. So as it's getting come to an end, he was like, "Oh, I've been getting gifts from this brand and that brand. You know, he's been getting
Yeah.
money, lah. You know."
Yeah.
Oh, you hear me?
Yeah, I can kind of hear you. Yeah, but it's kind of like I can hear you. I can't hear you, but it makes sense what you're saying, so I can actually kind of like construct the sentence pretty easily. So it's fine.
Oh, okay, nice.
So it's
So he's been getting rewards and all that from, and he's so I was thinking what Jake actually offered Gabe some money, and I'm just saying what if, you know, I'm not accusing him obviously because he's put a lot of work into the thing, but what if Jake offered quite a lot get killed in the first round or TKO in the just so because he wants it to be easy, you know, he wants to fight KSI, he doesn't want to go through Gabe and fight a lot and all that. So what if he offered some money and Gabe was like, okay, yeah, sure, fine, and that's why the knockdown, I mean, he seemed to have lost like that, you know.
yeah. I mean, like,
I mean,
that's,
it looked really,
that
he
that's
didn't get knocked out bad, you know.
yeah, that was definitely something that I saw was like dodgy as hell. But
Yeah.
it's like he started to lose balance. Whenever I watch his old boxing matches, I realized that he can actually like beat the shit out of Jake Paul pretty easily. And then I looked at his
He did.
recent fight and
Yeah,
he started
exactly.
falling, and I was like, hold on, why? Are you
What
falling?
happened? You know, because he had two matches before this. He was in the KSI versus Logan Paul, the KSI versus Joe Weller fight. So I don't see why he suddenly lost his balance. I'm just saying, what if? I'm not accusing him
Yeah,
of.
there was two things that I thought of course, in the during the fight. The first thing I thought, I think he got persuaded. So I was like, I think he got persuaded because there's no way he would fall all of a sudden like a crap. The other thing I thought was that he got
3 times.
sabotaged. Yeah, the other thing I thought he got sabotaged straight away.
What,
Hello?
yeah, I hear you. What makes you say that?
Huh? What makes me say that?
What makes you say that?
what
he got sabotaged.
what's made me say that is because like the way it was set up, the way that Jake Paul was so confident, he was like, "Oh, I'm A side, I'm A side, I'm A side," and then Gib was like calm, petty here and there, like, "Oh yeah, you're A side, sure, why I don't care." And then like when it came to the fight, all of a sudden I realized like, wait, the hell's happening? There's no way Gib would start falling like this. There's no way he would get persuaded. He's already an Arabic. He gets like a lot of money anyway. And then I was like, wait, what the hell happened? He starts falling, and I was like, there's
So
no way he did this purposefully, or there's no way it's like this. He must have gotten sabotaged.
it. But I mean, he put a lot of work in. But Jake he isolated himself up in the hill and up in the mountains and all that. So it's crazy lah. I mean, if he won fair and square, then I salute him because I mean it wasn't an easy fight. But I think the way it ended actually made me wonder if it was rigged, you know, because
Yeah,
of the way he ended he just crossed it, he just gave a cross and didn't even drop like down to the ground. He just bent his knees a bit too
yeah,
low, so it was considered as a knockdown. He didn't actually fall. He just crouched a bit too low. He just
yeah. That's the thing when I said sabotage as well. The referee was like, "Oh, your knees nearly hitting
oh
the
yeah, maybe not, yeah,
your knees nearly hitting there. Okay, knockdown, knockdown number one.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't really understand boxing rules, to be fair.
Yeah, it's okay, man. You're not a boxer. Me
But
and Adam Khalil were
three
both
knockdowns in a match. No, but three knockdowns in one round and you're out. So
I
that
know that. I know about that, but I don't know about like what is considered a knockdown.
a knockdown is a
I
knee
mean,
to
I
the floor.
okay, okay.
which is
Yeah,
something that I mean, it was an easy way to win. You know, if I wouldn't mind getting punched in the face for money. Like I said, okay, I'll punch you in the face. You let me win. It won't be a knockout. I'll just punch you in the face. You know, with the cross. I mean, yes, Gabe, I think did have a few bruises.
yeah,
It wasn't that bad. You know.
yeah. The other thing that when you said he got persuaded, I was like,
Yeah.
maybe, but then after that, after rethinking it, I realized there's no way because when Gabe fought against Jake Paul, even at the first round, Jake Paul started bleeding. Like
He
literally.
bleeds easily. That's what he's been saying.
Yeah, he bleeds easily. Yeah, but I realized that he even when I watched the match, I watched it too much. By the way, it was a 1 round match.
Yeah.
I didn't watch it too much. Like,
Same. Yeah, that's why I cringe because you know you can't change anything about the
Yeah.
match.
But
You go.
I watched the fight and I realized that Jake Paul was rattled. I was like, wait, he got rattled at one of the hits. I was like, wait,
Yeah.
how
The
hell did
first
he
few
get
punches,
persuaded?
right?
Yeah, and then I was like, wait, how did he get persuaded then? And I realized it was a sabotage
Yeah.
because there's no way. He got so rattled and I was like, wait, he should have won the match pretty easily.
But that's just a theory. We can't
Yeah, that's just
accuse
a theory.
anything.
A game theory.
It's an assumption.
My god. Ilhan doesn't really know what's gonna happen right now because it's a boxing. Because of course.
I mean, I kind of know boxing a little bit.
No, but he knows about I mean he knows boxing. He doesn't know much about like the sport, but he knows boxing.
Yeah, he knows boxing. Okay.
My man's got
Good
some
amount. It's a good amount. It's
info.
a good amount. Ilhan,
I just don't-
what's your
Do you
height
box,
and what's
right?
your weight?
Oh, controversial.
No, it's okay. We're talking about YouTube right now. We're not talking like lepak kat mamak or anything like that.
Yeah.
I will keep it a mystery.
Oh, keep it a mystery. Oh, Adam.
7'4", 22 kg.
7'4", 22 kg.
I s-
Hold on.
That's so unhealthy.
I'm fighting a
Can
snake.
you imagine the weight of your bones? But back to the topic we're using.
Wait, what was my? Oh, I forgot my last words. Wait,
You asked.
never mind. Never mind.
You asked. You say something.
Oh yeah, I was about to say something. What's your height and what's your weight?
My height. I don't remember my height, but it's around 5'10". No,
That's a good height.
it's
that's a good height.
5'6", 5'7". I don't remember. I don't really
5'7".
remember.
All right, give me centimeters, boy.
Okay, it's around 165.
Okay.
Around that.
Adam, what's your height?
5'7".
5 foot. Wait.
My brother's taller than me now.
Are you also 160 as well?
No, I'm 170. 170 something.
17 something. Okay. What's both of your weights?
My weight is
I
around
mean,
40.
if you try to make this box, what's when you try to make this box?
No, I just
Okay,
wanna.
you.
I'm just trying to be the modern day Eddie Hearn, man. Come on.
I don't
What
think I
about
can
you?
fix.
What? What me?
Do KS
Uh,
give you
I'm
in
KSI, man. I'm
15? Do you really
95
think this
kg, homie.
box something like that?
Huh?
But Haris,
Yeah.
what about you? Your height and your weight.
Yeah. What's up?
What's your height and your
Oh, what's my height, my weight? I'm like 178, and I'm like 63.5 kg.
Oh, so you're not a skinny guy.
I'm
So if you
I'm
would
lean. That's it.
oh so if you were to box someone in the YouTube community, who would it be? I mean not me, not me. Like anyone around your category. Not
Oh.
you have to make it
Uh, KAVOS. I just don't like that guy.
Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting.
I just don't like the guy. I mean, like he's alright, but I mean, like if he were if he were to come up against me, I mean, I would have knocked him out easily. Uh,
So what is gonna be the clickbait title of your podcast? Are you gonna what? Because there's a lot that we're talking about right now. A
what
lot of it like
what's
you wanted to
what's
box
the clickbait?
Cavos and
Yeah, what's the
my back.
clickbait? I think I know the clickbait. Clickbait is KAVOS is shit. KAVOS was KAVOS was
Oh
click
man,
on it. KAVOS was
okay.
click on it,
Yeah.
find the timestamp, and then like record it and be like, we're fighting.
After this pandemic, he's flying to Malaysia searching for your ass.
Yeah,
You better be prepared.
he's gonna search for me, but then the first thing we're gonna do is just handshake and we'd be like, hey, what's up? What's up? Oh yeah, what's up?
Hey man, keyboard warriors, you know.
Yeah, we wouldn't even dare fight. I think we would be like, yo, we'd be genuine friends, and all of a sudden we'd be like, what, we were supposed to fight, right? It's like, yeah, we're supposed to fight. Never mind the fight then. Then I can put another
So
clickbait title. How I became friends with $1 million.
so I guess we know the clickbait title. So what's the next thing to talk about, right?
Okay, the next thing, well, I think if I remembered correctly, is like who's falling out of YouTube, like the fall down.
Yes.
So let's start off, of course, with the name that we just mentioned just now, Rice Gum. A good kind of a good guy to kind of fall down, you know.
Yeah. I don't really mind, you know, him falling out. He's one of those people who just spread negativity because when you do a diss, obviously you expect people to feel pissed. People that are fans of the person that you diss will obviously feel pissed off. So it's just he does negative.
Yeah, I think I'm getting his words properly.
Why am I cutting off? Never mind. Just continue.
You cut off a bit just now, yeah.
I might just continue.
Okay, Ilhan, what's your take on Rice Gum actually falling down?
Ilhan.
Giving a response.
Wait, sorry.
What's your take on Rice Gum falling out?
Nothing much to be fair. It's just he used to be a good YouTuber. I used to like him, but now he just comes off annoying. That's all.
Well, why does he come off as annoying now and not back then?
It's just that he's like begging for attention. That's annoying. I find that annoying.
Oh,
Oh.
It's like
because he knows he has somebody somehow.
as if he's asking for like a lot of attention just because he's irrelevant
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Wait, hold on. What is the beef between him and KSI again? What happened?
Actually, there's okay. There's not really any beef, but the reason why Rice Gum is kind of dissing at KSI, I'm gonna guess with this. There's two. There's two I'm gonna be thinking of. Is because the first one is when KSI had a fight with Logan Paul. Rice Gum wanted to come. Rice Gum wanted to come and watch the match, but KSI didn't give him a ticket. Logan Paul gave him a ticket. So it was like, oh, why didn't KSI give him the ticket? So I thought that was might be one of the reasons. He kind of kept talking about it to the point where it was like, blah blah blah. But he said that KSI and him are still homies. So I was like, oh, what the heck? And another one, if I'm correct, is because like KSI is popping now, like with all of his songs. It's so good, and like
Yeah.
his album New Age and his like new song Poppin'.
Yeah.
Like they've gone mad to the point where it's gonna start charting and it could get number one. But like Rice Gum has a plaque, so with the Rice Gum's old plaque dusting, he's gonna have to dust that off and show it. And with KSI's like
Yeah,
charting now,
yeah, uh-huh.
with KSI charting now, he has to diss KSI to get relevancy again, in order
Yeah,
to make sure that his channel is stable, which is
I agree
not
with
gonna
that.
work.
I agree with that.
yeah. Both points seem reasonable because the first one is obviously you make a diss track with someone.
Yeah.
Like not you don't make a diss track on someone. You make a diss track with the person. You probably close butts lah, like KSI and Rice Gum. You probably expect like a free ticket, you know.
Yeah.
But since he didn't, some people might take it the wrong way and think like, oh man, are we not friends? You know,
Yeah.
which sounds logical. And the second point is also something that would make sense. He obviously wants to pick his people, the people that he wants to diss.
Yeah.
He won't go out dissing on someone with 100 subscribers because obviously he's giving that person clout, but he wants that clout. So
Yeah. Which is when I see the diss that he tried to do at KSI, it's dumb, but it's also smart because it's dumb because it's like, what the hell are you dissing KSI? It's like you're both friends. What the hell? It's kind of dumb, and you're also not good at rap, so why the hell? But another way that it is pretty smart is that he wants KSI to reply. The second KSI replies, he would have a reason to reply again and diss him again and diss him again, until KSI probably gets the best
get that
track
clout
ever
back.
and kill him.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll be right back. I need to go to the toilet.
It's fine. Toilet breaks are allowed, man. Don't worry.
Toilet breaks are or aren't allowed. What do you say?
Toilet breaks are allowed. Don't worry about it. It's not a fucking. It's not a TV show that we're going live.
Oh.
It's just a bloody.
We're going live.
Yeah, we're going live.
We're going live. We can't waste these hundreds of thousands that we're spending on this program.
We can't
The
waste
tapes are rolling.
Yeah.
The audio's being recorded. We can't waste time. This precious money we would.
We can't waste this $100,000 of money on you pissing. What the fuck?
So we're gonna continue the podcast. Or we're gonna.
Yeah. We're gonna continue. Don't worry about it. He's gonna go and pee, but later when he comes back, it's a different topic. He can come back with it. He knows YouTube well. Don't worry.
Okay.
About it.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
like I said, with the falling out of YouTube, Rice Gum falling down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about, of course, his old contents that should have been exposed a long time ago. I think you should know a bit of a few of these. Him dissing
Yeah.
kids, of course. You know this, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Yeah. Like, I would put a word to it, but I mean like, just why? That's the only word I have. Why? Why diss kids, man?
I mean, one of the most popular kids is obviously Jacob Sartorius, right?
Yeah.
So that's how he started his channel anyway, right? That's how he got his popularity from
Yeah.
dissing a little kid,
From dissing a little
a
kid.
13-year-old.
Yeah, I was like watching it and I realized that he popped off and I'm like, bro, this track in itself is so bad. How are you popping right now?
But yeah, I still don't understand why how he popped all of a sudden.
I'm back.
Oh, nice. That's a
Hey,
fast piss. My
okay, nice.
God.
But he had his pants off.
Did he have
I'm ready.
Did he have your pants off the whole time, bro?
No.
Did you yank
I go
him
in, I go
and
out, that's
come
all.
back?
So back to the topic.
Yeah.
Worries and all that.
Rice Gum dissing kids. So, like I said before, like Rice Gum, he got his popularity from dissing Jacob Sartorius, like you said as well. Like if we were to be in the situation, let's give a situation right here. That's this let's say we're in the same era as this Jacob fucking idiot. Would you diss him as well?
Yeah, I would obviously. My age obviously now I would.
Yo, what the heck is happening right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
Are you
your mic?
your mic. I think it was your mic that you sound like you were drowning in water,
who's
and now he's quiet.
hello.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm getting you.
Oh my god. Okay. The next time you have a podcast, I'm making sure I get this thing. So okay, so I would diss him. Who would?
The next time you're in a podcast, because I'm not just the only host. You're probably the other host as well. Now I know why I should be naming the podcast. Boys, welcome to
Yeah.
Adams.
I mean,
How do I collab
hold on.
name with your
Not with this Wi-Fi. Not with this Wi-Fi.
Alright.
I don't know if you guys can hear.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
I
we
can hear
can
you just a little
currently.
bit.
Yeah.
I can hear you just a little bit.
Okay.
Let's since we are gonna come back to the topic of our podcast, what should we name this
Yeah.
podcast? The two only hosts that I can tell is just me and you. Ilhan can also come in as host as well.
I mean, I wouldn't want it to be something that we have to stick to, because what if I can't make it and you have a guest,
Yeah, yeah.
and you you can't.
You're my second host. You're my second host. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, so if I can't make it, still just go along without me, because I don't wanna make I don't wanna delay your videos and all that.
Yeah, I'll bring in Ilhan. Yeah, Ilhan, come in.
Yeah, I mean,
This man
depends on
knows his stuff.
accessibility lah.
You're a second host. You're third string.
Sure.
Third string, but you're like the wheel in the tricycle, the first one.
We can see first.
So yeah, lah.
We can see what the future holds.
Yeah. See what the future holds. So we gotta get a name for this podcast, of course, right? Or
We'll discuss that after the podcast.
yeah. So we get back into the topic, falling out YouTubers, of course.
Yeah. I enjoy this podcast, but I don't like the fact that I'm lagging so bad right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't mind talking for hours, but
My sister just stepped in. She realized I was recording and straight left the room.
she's like, "Oh no." Okay, she didn't say anything. She's like, "Okay, I'm out. I'm out."
Yeah, she realized that this is a recording and she was like, "Oh no. I like to be I like to be famous on only TikTok, not YouTube."
Do you wanna plug in your sister's TikTok to help her out?
I don't even know her TikTok.
Or you?
I don't even know her TikTok. I'm just gonna leave that there. Well, I'm gonna
Okay,
plug in
you
one
do
more
your
thing.
YouTube.
I'll
She
plug
does.
in one thing though.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna plug in my cousin's Twitch, which is not Hazim Shah. So go and follow my cousin on Twitch, please. Link in the description. He's gonna be the first link, not you, Adam Kala.
Oh, okay, nice.
He's my cousin. Come on, Adam.
You can't forget your cousin.
Yeah, I can't forget my cousin. Don't worry, second host. You'll be there also. Don't worry. You're in the eye.
So-
You're in the eye. Don't worry about it.
My man. But right now, we're talking about how you asked me if I would diss Jacob, right?
Yeah. In a
I would.
instant in that sort of situation, yeah.
Yeah, of course. Especially since I have my own YouTube channel, I would latch onto that cloud. I mean, being a smart YouTuber means you have to post things that are trending. You don't suddenly talk about the 21 kid, that 21, that meme guy, that meme kid. Yeah, you don't talk about that. You talk about what's happening now. So let's say if I were to find out about that sweatshirt thing when it was trending, I would obviously make a video about that. And if I was his age, I'll make a parody, something relevant to the topic.
If you were Jacob Sartorius' age and you were to diss Jacob Sartorius, of course that would happen, like, of course. But let's say you're Rice Gum's age and you see, right, it's just Jacob Sartorius and you're like, oh, he's pretty bad. Would you diss him?
I mean, people are gonna come at me saying, "Why are you dissing a kid?" So I wouldn't do that. Like I said, I wouldn't want to make fun of a kid.
Yeah, because we're
Ilhan, would you? Yeah, Ilhan, what would you do?
Yeah, what would you do in this
Depends on
situation?
the kid.
Yeah, the kid's Jacob Sartorius, boy.
Okay. If chicken, I honestly speaking, I don't really, I don't hate him, but I just dislike him a little bit.
Oh.
I just don't agree with the things he does.
Oh,
That's all.
yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
If I were to give my opinion, he is also a pretty bad YouTuber, if I were to say so.
Yeah. I mean, it's the stuff they posts.
Horse?
It's the thing that he posts, right?
Yeah.
The stuff that he posts that you don't like. So what is it, huh? What makes you not like the thing?
Well, let's start off with a few things, of course, that I noticed. That's not really recently, but past and recent. Let's start off with the first and ever thing that she did: sweatshirt. That's
Mm.
that's already
That
a
song sucks.
that's already a throw in. That's already like a point. I don't need to add anything to the point. Throw in sweatshirt. That's the only one. And another one is the genius interview.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
No cap. No points added to that thing. We just throw it in alone.
Like you get it. You get the.
Yeah. So let's also use the topic of Jacob Sartorius' genius interview. Uh, I'm gonna give a plug. I'm sorry, Adam. Your song, Stay Home.
Yeah.
Your song, Stay Home. Would you do a genius interview of it if the genius actors shown you in it?
I mean, if they wanted to, obviously I would. Who wouldn't? You know. I come on, genius. That's what all the rappers feature on. So
I can see your point, but have you never seen Lele Pons on Genius? Have you never seen Jacob Sartorius on Genius? Have you never seen?
yeah, the backpack kid. Remember the backpack kids?
the Backpack Kid is enough already to like vomit from Genius already.
Uh, but if you know what you're talking about, then you won't sound like an idiot. But these guys, they don't have meaningful lyrics. So when they, I mean, like backpack kid, I'll be flossing. Like, what is why? You don't really need an explanation for that. I don't understand why Genius called them in.
Yeah,
But I think the only reason why they do it is because they can get
clout.
people will start sharing. Yeah,
Yeah, that's the thing as well.
yeah. Like, hey, look at this guy.
When I saw the Genius take Backpack Kid and like Jacob Sartorius, I said I lost all respect for them already. Like at that point there.
Who, Genius or them?
Yeah, Genius as well. It was such a big platform.
That's
I
not-
was looking at it so high up, I realized that Jacob.
I don't trust you anymore.
Yeah, when I saw Jacob Sartorius there, I was like, I'm gonna put that back down there for a minute there. And then after that, I received it back, and I realized John Bellion was in it. I was like, okay, you're back to the high point.
Okay, okay, you're back.
You're back up there. You're back up there. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, you put John Bellion up there. You know what? You're back up there. You're back up there. You stay back there. And then I was like, yeah, okay, I guess. Now it's just
It's alright, I guess.
moving up and down. But yeah, like you said, you would do an interview with Genius if with your new track, Stay Home, of course.
Yeah, of course. But as long as I don't,
Would you know
I'll probably rehearse like 10 times at home before even going to the studio.
I'm just gonna imagine
I'm not saying.
with an email from Genius going, alright, we want you in the studio, get in here. And you just
I'm like, oh man.
you're just in the mirror going, this lady here.
I'm not screwing up on Genius, you know. I'll be flossing. Like, why did he even sing? He could have just read out the lyrics.
Yeah, he could have just like actually said it properly, not like not in a shitty way, which is so
Exactly.
so bad. I was about to make a commentary video on it. I was going to make it so badly, but I didn't want to sit through the whole song, so I was like, I flipped my phone and then I went back to sleep. That's how bad it is.
Like, I mean, so when since we're talking about kids right now, the backpack kid is what about the good kids on YouTube, huh?
What's the? Let me actually. So the only
The ones that are not toxic.
I'm not sure he's still a kid now. I'm pretty sure he's like 17, 18-ish. But Nico or Milano is one.
Oh my!
Some good stuff.
You watch it?
Yeah,
Damn, same.
Nico or Milano
Yeah,
is
but-
a good person.
I think he's
I
20.
think he is our age. Hey, wait. Oh no! I think he's 18. No, he's 18.
18 is 18. He's not.
I
20.
think.
He's 18.
Yeah, he's 18.
Really
Yeah, I
low
was
is
so
that,
small.
yeah.
Oh man,
So
it's
Yeah,
crazy. See,
yeah,
I,
yeah.
I'm impressed. I like him.
Like-
He's a good YouTuber.
yeah, relating back to I think Ilhan's point about him about KSI revolutionizing UK's YouTube industry.
Yeah.
I think he's right because Nico probably idolized KSI back then, you know, when he was younger. And now he has his own YouTube channel and he thinks of unique content. So yeah, Ilhan's right about KSI and all that.
Bro, he's friends with KSI now,
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
which is.
But I'm pretty sure he looked up to him when he was like younger and all that, saying like, "Oh, I want to do YouTube too."
But I like.
But I like his content.
Yeah, he blew up from like interviewing this girl. I think she had no teeth, and she said, "Oh, he take away the teeth too." Yeah. So I'm like, good. That was pretty funny video, and I realized that he blew up from it. I thought at
I
first,
didn't watch that one.
that was the video that made him blow up. And then when I watched it,
Oh,
when I watched it, I was like, it's pretty funny, it's pretty good. And the first time watching it,
oh,
I thought, I don't think he's gonna handle the big up break that he's gonna get. But then after watching him now with Joe Weller, blah blah blah, I was like, yeah, he's a pretty
damn,
good YouTuber.
it's
He's a pretty good YouTuber.
crazy. Yeah. I mean, it shows that age doesn't matter because as long as you're good at YouTube and you have good content, you'll be like with the rest, the rest of the great ones out there. Like remember when he went to the remember he stuck into Jake Paul's Gibbs fight
Yeah,
and he dressed up as that one guy,
he was
Ring Saeed.
Saeed.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
name.
It's cool how he's friends with all these people. He's friends with KSI and all that. They're like, hey, you made it.
And
It's cool.
they were like all talking to him and everything was like nice until they got busted by the cops, of course.
Yeah, until he got busted.
So there's a of course there's a bad side, of course, to Nico Milano, which is like he
Yeah.
goes in the ring and the guards don't want him anymore, so the guards see him as a bad YouTuber.
There's a limit to everything, but as long as you know your limit, then it's fine. I like his content, like when he scammed his friend. Remember when he scammed his friend? I think he signed a good deal. I think $1 million deal or something like that, and then his friend was about to buy a Mercedes or something like that.
Huh? For real?
Yeah, yeah. He pretended to own this one company, and he reached out to one of his YouTuber friends, telling him to sponsor this, telling him to promote this brand, and the brand will pay him, I think, $1 million or something, or 100,000 bucks. And then the friend was like, "Oh, I'm so hot," and all that. And then when Nico told him the truth, he was so pissed out. He was so pissed off. He was so bummed out.
Yeah, I mean,
But the limits are.
yeah, the with two things, of course, I remember is that that's a really bad like surprise. But another bad surprise that I remember is from the Pauls, if you guys know, the fake
Rich
Lamborghini.
Paul.
Any of the Pauls, I don't care.
Oh, Logan Paul. Okay, yeah. The Paul. Okay.
But
I haven't seen that video. It's an old video, right?
yeah,
Before the Japan
he
thing.
got pranked for a Lamborghini, and I was like, bro, that's the worst.
Yeah, I haven't
scam
seen
ever.
it. Don't spoil. Please don't spoil.
It was a long
Especially
time
if
ago.
it
It was
comes
a long
to
time ago. It was a long time ago. It's fine.
yeah, I know because I didn't watch Logan Paul before the Japan thing, so I didn't really care about him back then. I didn't like his attitude.
Gotta watch
I'm
it.
going to after this.
Yeah. Another bad surprise, of course, I know from Logan Paul is the shrimp. The shrimp. That's the shrimp. That's the favorite one, of course.
Oh, that shrimp. Okay, yeah,
Yeah. To the point where he just like kicked out his roommate. I was like, wow, that's a bad
yeah,
surprise. Wow.
yeah.
So I was like, damn, that's a really bad. That's crazy as shit, bro. But yeah, I mean, like, going back to the topic, of course, Nico Milano is a great YouTubing kid. Some good way. He still has a lot of potential as well.
Yeah. He's still young.
Yeah.
This is the best part of YouTube. You have a lot to learn, and you'll grow. You grow on this platform. So
Yeah. But with the good side, there's always the bad side. Let's get into the bad
yes,
side of YouTube and kids as well. Why not? We can get to the bad side of YouTube kids as well. Like Morgs. He's good and bad. Morgs.
yes. His democratic is I mean it's for people who are like around I think the age of 10 and below because I don't think anyone else above that age would watch his video. I mean to watch it and have fun, I don't think so.
Yeah. Because I mean, Will and E has some fun with Morgs, of course.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you watch it for the fun of it, then I don't think people above the age of 10 would actually watch his videos.
Yeah.
Sneaking into my mom's house or whatever, or his clickbait titles and all that.
He makes bad. He's bad, but at the same time, he's pretty good because he knows how to work with the YouTube algorithm really well to the point where
True.
YouTube thumbnails, everybody will click on it because it looks so like there's arrows, blah 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 blah. You know, it's like
Oh yeah.
he hops on the trend pretty easily, and even until now, he's a bad YouTuber, yes, but he's friends with Will and E as well. Like even Will and E
Oh
is
yeah.
having fun with him as well. So it's like
Yeah, that's why.
he makes bad content,
It's
yes, but he's good friends. So he's a good person. Let's just say that he's a good person, but a bad.
yeah. If you look at it that way, yeah, I never really saw it that way.
Yeah.
But now that you've told me that, yeah, I agree with you.
A guy that I think is a good YouTuber, yes, but a bad person. I think I said his name just now, and I'm gonna say it again. It's Kavos.
Ooh.
I'm
I
gonna
don't.
put the arrow straight in his chest today.
I don't even know him that much.
This week was, and then that's your Discord title. I think that's your podcast title.
My Discord. You know what? That's the podcast title. My podcast title is just called "Fuck Kavos."
Okay, nice. We finally figured it out.
We got a clickbait
But
title, boys.
what makes you say that, huh?
After looking at like a few of his videos, like yes, he has good content. He's kind of talking about the beef between each YouTuber. He has a bit of criticization of each YouTuber. It's like, yeah, that's pretty nice. I even watch his videos and it's like, yeah, it's a pretty nice content, mate. But with Deji with well, he thought he had the coronavirus. I can see a sympathy and I can see a bad thing in it. But like for him to
Oh, hello. Yeah.
for him to talk bad about like Deji's thinking that he has the coronavirus and abusing him and joking around with
Yeah.
him, this is pretty bad. It's like a bullying another.
Wait, how old is he again?
Who? Kavos?
Yeah.
To be honest, I don't even know, cause I can't even check Wikipedia. He's not in Wikipedia, okay?
Oh.
He's on the same one with Caterino, and I remember looking at Caterino's one. He says finished, okay? So I can't really
Finished. Yeah. Okay.
So
Eh.
yeah, it's a good YouTuber with a bad personality. A bad YouTuber with a bad personality. Easy to say. Rice Gum. It's just bad.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
He's bad. So yeah, that's pretty simple and explanatory. Those two. There you go.
Yep.
Now before we end the podcast, let's actually get a name for the podcast before we actually end it.
Wait, hold on. The last person to fall out. I mean, this one we have to talk about it, lah. It has to be Smosh. I mean, we've been watching them for so long. I'm pretty sure all of us watched them when we were younger. I miss the duo, you know,
Yeah, Smosh did
before it got all.
Smosh did fall out. But
Yeah.
at the same time, I still watch like a lot of his content. It's pretty fun. Here and there, like it's pretty nice. It's okay, you know.
But
Yeah, but it's different.
Yeah.
It actually makes sense because when we watched Smosh, we were like what,
10, 10. We were like
10,
around 9, 10, 8.
and now and we find them funny back then. But now since we've grown up, the humor might probably changed a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, even if you were to watch the original vids, we might not you may not laugh as much, you know.
Yeah,
because
true.
we are not the same like as before, where we like a lot of stuff, and then when it matures up, we like,
Well, at least they made money from it, so.
I mean, the kids now
They-
enjoy the Smosh now, so I'm like, yeah, that's pretty nice.
Yeah. So is this it's the cycle. It's the same cycle all over again.
Yeah.
So they will grow up to see these guys become irrelevant. Also, you know,
Yeah.
they will grow up to see like these grow older and having to find another job or something. You know.
Yeah, and I'm even a fan of what's his name again? The muscular guy. I forgot his name.
He's in Smosh.
Yeah, he's in Smosh. He's in
The white guy,
He's
right?
in the Goldbergs. I forgot his name. Shane. That's him. I like him as well. He's a pretty good. He's pretty
Yeah. I like them. Huh? I mean, I do watch their content like usually.
Yeah.
It's still entertaining, but it's not the same as the original Smosh when it was just two people with a camera and a room and one house. A dream, yeah.
A dream. But
I mean-
not only did Smosh fall out. Let's go a bit recent. iDubbbz.
Oh, okay, and this is all on you, boy. You know a lot about this, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you talk
Come
about
on,
this.
you know a lot about this. Himayan.
I mean, I don't really have much opinion about iDubbbz.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen iDubbbz, and with the controversy of his girlfriend getting an OnlyFans, like we troll him. It's funny to troll him, yes. At the end of the day, we just don't really care until like iDubbbz
Yeah,
made a response
true.
video. When iDubbbz made a response video, I realized that it's a bit of a mistake. It's pretty bad, which is like no. So he started to fall down after. Now,
Yeah, you think it's a joke until he takes it seriously, you know?
yeah. Now with the fall of iDubbbz and people calling him hypocrite, which I'm pretty sure I can actually see because
yeah,
he jokes around about it, and when a joke comes in,
yeah, he does. He does.
yeah,
Mm.
like, but and after people calling him a hypocrite, the YouTuber who I'd say I despise and I don't really like, and when he crawled out of his grave, I realized, shit, he's back. Is Leafy.
Yeah, yeah.
When he came back out of his
100%.
grave, I swear to God, I was like, bro,
Yeah.
why am I on YouTube again?
But it's not that easy for him to get the fame that he did back in 2016 like that.
Yeah,
It's not that easy because you have to find some beef with someone, just like how just like what Raisham's doing right now with KSI,
yeah,
and then you're gonna have to gain your fan base back, you know, because
yeah,
his fans are like all moving on to other YouTubers. Because once you stop posting, they don't really care.
yeah. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, about a few years ago, back when Leafy was at the pinnacle of his life, actually criticizing people for like bad things, I was like, yeah, I can get into this. He's pretty good. He has good constructive criticism. He's actually has a good points. That was
Oh yeah.
that was until I saw Matthew Santoro crying, and he actually made fun of Matthew Santoro crying.
Oh
And then I realized, like, yo, you're just bullying at this point. You're like, what are you doing?
yeah, you're not criticizing anyone. You're not hating. You're just picking on people.
Yeah, he's picking on people who's actually having a problem. It's like, why? So then I realized, like,
Yeah.
so when he got into his grave and like died, I realized, like, yeah, you know what, you deserved it. It's a pretty shit thing to do.
And now he's back.
And now
So
he crawled right back up. He crawled right back up, and I was like, bro, what? Get back down in your grave, please. Nobody wants to hear you talk. I remember when he came back out of his grave, and my friend called me and he went, "Oh, your Leafy's here." I changed straight into a Chinese mother.
like, oh man, this guy's back. So let's just hope he doesn't manage to reach the same stage that he did
Yeah,
during 2016 when he gets that popularity and all that.
bro,
Because kids will still be influenced by him. People will still like him.
I
Not
was
us,
so
but other
pissed. I
people.
was so pissed when he came back, and after that, people made videos as well about him and said that he's the last ever YouTuber. Like, fam, does PewDiePie not exist?
Yeah, nigga nigga.
Yeah, we're gonna have to censor that, but you know what? It's fine, right?
Nigga nigga. I said nigga.
You know what? It's fine. It's fine. It's not the end. Not fully. Not fully. Well, I
So
mean,
you
I'm
1G.
allowed to say it though a lot of times.
I'm allowed to say a YouTuber's name with the intention of me saying an actual YouTuber's name, okay?
Yeah, we'll beep that later. Post editing. Me beep that.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Just in case. Just in case.
Just in case YouTube gets a little crazy, might get demonetized again.
Just in case Ryan Higa actually looks at the channel and starts thinking that you're actually saying the N word, it's gonna get into the controversy. You'll get famous, yes, but for the wrong thing.
For the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
So is that the end of the first podcast ever
Yeah, the
from
end
your
of the
channel?
first podcast. Now, right before we end the podcast, let's get two things straight. Let's actually get what's the name of the podcast? What should be the name of the podcast?
We can let the comments decide. That would be interesting.
Yeah, but I only have like 56 subscribers, so I'm gonna guess that none of them are really gonna have a creative name for it. I'm not calling you guys
You just did.
uncreative. I'm just saying
Yeah.
the audience actually not gonna be able to mix in. But if you guys can mix in some names, you know, some good names, of course. Let's
Adam Khan. I mean,
what's a good name?
you know what? We'll think about it. When we end the podcast, we can talk about it. You know, we can't rush into a random name and not make it sound good. You know, we need to think of something that sounds great.
Yeah, we gotta get a name, of course. Let's get a bit of a vote on the eye above. Let's put a vote on. So right now I currently have a name, but I'm not sure it's gonna be added on. I'm thinking because of you know, Keemstar's mom's basement, we're gonna call this the garage. Which is
Wow.
it's like garage chillers stupidity, but we just go with the garage.
Oh, okay.
So that's one name, but I'm not sure. I don't think if you guys want that name, put the name back in the comments, please. And right before we end as well, let's give a bit of a plug. Be sure to check out Adam Khalil's channel in the eye, of course, and check out
Feel
his
free
new
to subscribe, you know.
yeah, and check out his new song, "Stay Home." Please, that'd be much appreciated.
My man. My man, my man.
Yeah, much appreciated. Ilham, what's your YouTube channel name?
Is that me?
I don't really have a YouTube channel. I mean, like I have a YouTube channel, but I use it for watching
You
YouTube videos. Yeah, I don't make videos yet.
Just plug
But
it.
he
You're gonna
will,
make
he
video
will.
anyway soon.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
should.
I'm-
Yeah, that's
I'm
good.
planning on making a new account for that.
All right.
Oh,
so,
okay.
since this video might be coming out like in a week due to my editing skills,
In a way. Okay.
once you actually get the YouTube name, you give it to me, right?
Sure.
Make sure you make it in about like, I don't know, a few days. A few days should be okay to make a
Yeah.
channel, right?
Sure, yeah.
And then you give it to me. Okay. In the eye, you'll see Ilhan's channel right there. Click subscribe, and that should be it for today. Anything to close on with?
Yeah, I do. Hi, don't forget to use my promo code Adam Khalil, and you can get free food on Grab and Grab food. Yeah.
If that actually is, I'm actually gonna.
I'm kidding. Home, boys, stay at home. That's all I have to say. So, will we end it now?
Any closings?
No,
That's
not really.
about it.
Huh?
That's all.
That's Ilhan. You have
That's
any closing? You don't have a closing?
No.
No.
Ciao.
You wanna say that? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe stuff, Haris.
I mean,
Come on.
I usually say that, but I'm just gonna end with this. If any of you guys are watching this video and you guys have the same opinion as turning into an Asian mom when you actually listen to Leafy's voice, please comment that down below. I'll see you guys soon.